So now we'll hear, after the first 10 months on the job, report from our President, Russell Williams.
First of all, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to work with Mike Tanner and the entire USTA staff. I have some experience with breed registry staff, and that comes mainly from being on the American Horse Council for some years. They are all excellent. The USTA has the best staff in all of racing, any breed, anywhere. There may be some who would dispute that, and to them I say, bring it. Let's have a round of applause for the USTA staff. I thank the board for its confidence in me. I love this job, and I will do my best to make the USTA a strong and effective arm in serving its membership. I have to begin my report on a somber note. One of our member tracks sued us after we suspended it for failure to pay dues that it still owes us. Now, I want to point out the USTA is not some random business operating in isolation. We are an association. We are racetracks, we are horse owners, we are trainers and drivers, we are breeding farms all over the United States. So when you sue the USTA, you sue 17,000 members of the standardbred industry. We shall defend ourselves. We can afford to defend ourselves, and we must defend ourselves. When this is resolved, we look forward to welcoming Northfield Park back as a member in good stand. Now, last year, Chip Hastings and I attended the RCI meeting in Charleston, South Carolina. While there, we started a conversation with regulators and with Ed Martin about separate medication rules for the standardbred breed. More recently, Sam Beagle and Joe Feraldo took up this subject, and it led to the formation of the USTA Medication Committee, which I'll talk about towards the end of this report. Last summer, Mike Tanner, T.C. Lane, and I attended the World Trotting Conference in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Among other events at the conference, the USTA voted to establish a worldwide database of racing and breeding information. With Standardbred Canada, the USTA manages the most complete and reliable harness racing database in the world. So we expect to play a constructive leadership role in this effort going forward. And I think this is an effort that will strengthen racing and breeding in North America as well as worldwide. For the next page, I refer you to Dennis Fisher's remarks on the defined benefit pension plan, which is now a cloud no longer on our horizon. 2 new subcommittees have set sail as of this meeting: Board Protocol and the USTA Center for Innovation. You can read about them in the committee structure memo that's in your packet. From a concept originally suggested by Mike Tanner, Board Protocol has been devised as a mechanism for the board itself to perfect the director's ethical and responsible activities. The USTA Center for Innovation is already looking at its first project. One of CFI's main tasks is to eliminate ideas that are unworkable, but if CFI finds that this project has merit and we go forward with development, it could help eliminate a problem that threatens the very existence of our industry. How's that for a teaser? That's all you get right now. There will be a meeting of the Center for Innovation after the registration meeting today. So just gather at the end of that meeting, if you would, please. As far as committee assignments, by the way, any directors that would like to serve on any committees or subcommittees are welcome to do so. Just let me know. I think people should serve on things that interest them. You can attend meetings even if you aren't on that committee in general. So that's a wide open area, and please take advantage of it. We need your talent. To my knowledge, only 2 organizations in all of horse racing engage in formulating model rules, RCI and the USTA. We're putting our expertise to work in support of John Campbell's uniform racing rules effort. When it succeeds, and it will succeed, harness racing will be stronger than ever before. The USTA Medication Committee that I mentioned a moment ago has been formed and given its initial assignments. It will develop a standard-bred-specific scientific base to support a uniform and consistent set of breed-specific medication rules across all states that regulate harness racing. Even if a federal regulatory scheme is ultimately imposed on us, this will give us the best hope of preserving the standard-bred racing model that we've created over many years. We are mounting a limited marketing and analytics project in the service of the Pennsylvania breeders. If this has a beneficial effect on the USTA balance sheet and does not overburden staff, we shall look to build on our outside marketing opportunities. For now, we thank the Pennsylvania breeders for their confidence. After the break, we'll have the opportunity to hear from and to work with one of the leading experts on industry associations. We will find out what exactly is the state of the art for industry association. I'll give you a little spoiler alert here. Our 60-member board of directors and our 16-member executive committee probably does not represent the state of the art in industry associations. But I invite you to pay careful attention to everything we go over in this, because it's really an obligation we owe to our membership to look at how we do things, to study our function, and to try to find for us the state of the art in what we do. In conclusion, my thoughts turn to our banner. It shows two fellow creatures that will rise or fall together, the human and the horse. Now, if you work with racehorses, you learn to handle disappointment. You've probably noticed in any given race, most horses do not win. And those that do not win have given birth to many volumes of excuses. The old-timers used to say, well, he stepped on his pedigree and went on a break and never caught the same day. There's a good story about a trainer whose horse came in second, just got nipped at the wire, and a friend in the paddock said, well, another 5 lengths, you would have won. And he said, nope, another 5 lengths, I would have been third. Some horses, though, a few horses, are champion. And I think what makes a horse a champion is excuses don't apply to that horse. That's a horse that will find a way to win. That horse will find a way to win even when things go badly in a race. When you're around them, you see that they have a confidence, they have an understanding that they're going to win. This is one of the many things we can learn from horses. Here we are in 2018, surrounded by danger. Here we are, surrounded by opportunities. Let us go forward with confidence and find a way to win.